If you watch my channel, you know I love to share thrifting tips. High on the list is to check every aisle because you never know what you'll find. Look at this vintage inlaid wood tray. I wonder how much it is.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
It's Friday night, and I don't usually get to go out on Friday nights. But today, I'm here, again, at the new fabulous Goodwill that just opened here in Las Vegas, on Las Vegas Boulevard and Robindale. But I am not alone.
Hello!
It's my bestie, Danny, the Niche Lady. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please go subscribe right now. She's fabulous. She's my mentor. I learned almost everything I know from her. And I see over here a blue Jeep. And that means Mikey Bags of Money is here too. And I think he's doing his Friday night live stream that starts at 7. So if you're not subscribed to Mikey, please go do that too. Fabulous channel, fabulous info, fabulous live streaming from Las Vegas locations on Friday nights at 7 Pacific time. So without further ado, Danny and I are going to go in and do some shopping. Let's go thrifting! So here we are at the fabulous new Goodwill. I love this store because they let me use my Thrifting Vegas blanket. Let's go inside and see what they have. Color of the day is blue. That means all blue tags are 50% off. Let's grab a cart here. And the first thing I am going to do is pop in my Thrifting Vegas blanket. And as I mentioned, I think Mikey Bags of Money is here, starting his live stream at 7, as he does on Friday nights. So let's go see if we can find him. Let's make our way towards the hard goods section. It's right over here, all down the first side of the store. I think I hear him. Mikey Bags of Money.
Guys, more friends are here. More friends are here. How you
Good.
doing?
Great. How are you?
That's excellent. We're streaming on YouTube right now with 200 of our closest friends. Yeah.
Hi, closest friends.
So have fun. And yeah, all right. Lots of highs. Lots of highs. So yes.
I'm usually on the other side of the camera in the chat.
Oh, in the chat, I know. It's so fun. So there we go. Is that Tiffany? Sonny said. Yes, yes, you guys.
Where are you, Sonny?
No,
Sonny,
Come on.
Sonny now
Get off
works
the
out on
couch.
Friday nights.
Oh.
I know. So he kind of is off the couch, but
Sonny,
yes, he likes your visor beanie. Yes.
Isn't she cute?
It's styling. Yes,
It's my little
yes,
pin, my
yes.
Thrifting Vegas pin in there. New
with
pins,
the
new
Thrifting
pins.
Vegas. Look at you guys are so
Yeah.
behind. Look at this merch.
I finally wearing my merch.
Merch.
Wearing my merch.
You guys.
Niche lady merch.
We've got the
Yes.
lucky cart with the
lucky
bougie
cart.
and the Hogh.
Nice.
I know. I saw it. It's a good color. I was like, ooh, I
It
gotta
comes
get
in
mine.
all colors, like all colors.
Fabulous.
Yes, I need to get my first merch. You guys are always inspiring, so now obviously I got to get some merch. Got to
Yep.
catch up. Yeah,
Yep.
with my friends.
I get mine through Sticker Mule. They're quite good.
Sticker Mule. shout
Sticker
out
Mule. Yes, Sticker
Do you
Mule.
have any gray coupon? What says the coupon?
This is a little glass sauce cup in yellow. I do like yellow.
Was Fabio for Great Coupon? Was he the guy?
All right, that was super fun. Mikey is such a nice guy. Let's have a look at these shelves and see what we can find over here. It hasn't been too long since I was down here, so it'll be interesting to see if they have anything new.
Do you ever go into a thrift store and make a really quick judgment? And if you don't find something amazing in the very first aisle, you have a little bit of a panic and assume that you're going to find nothing at all. When that happens, I take a big breath and go through the shelves slowly and methodically. And then I try to get something into my cart. I may not end up coming home with it, but having something there gives me the confidence that it's going to be a successful shopping trip. Today, I am on the hunt for angels and fairies because that is the theme of my next sale on the online selling platform whatnot.com. If I don't find any, that's all right because I have quite a good inventory already. But I do like to have a goal in mind when I'm shopping the shelves. I really like this trinket box. It's heart-shaped and Valentine's Day is the next big holiday. It has lovely transferware roses, $2.99. Let's pop that into our cart. There's an owl hanger here. Ooh, look at this candle holder. This is pottery. I love the contrasting green and white for spring. And it has little holes in the back for hanging. $2.99. We will get that as well. Just want to see what this piece is. It looks like a dimensional wall hanging. It's very, very heavy, so I'm going to leave that. Some canvas wall art here. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. This is a glass candle holder with a figural face. It's $5, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, but the paint is wearing off the glass. It's not amber glass, it's flash painted, so we'll leave that. This is a very lightweight florist vase. I like this. This is a Grasslands Road candle with a bird on the top. I think we'll get that. And I also like this paperweight. It's sort of a tiger jungly pattern, only $2. Paperweights are selling really, really well for me at the moment, so we'll get that too. I also like this fun fan, black and red and gold. These also sell well for me. They're very fun in displays, so we will grab that as well. As you can see, just when you're afraid that you're not going to find anything, look at these 2 little fruit nut dishes for $1.50 a piece. We'll get those as well. Just when you think you're not going to find anything at all, you are suddenly overwhelmed with treasures that you can't get into your cart fast enough. Won't forget that candle holder. Grab that. Just check this shelf up here to see if there is anything else that I absolutely must have. Look at this elephant. I was worried he was going to be really heavy, but he's made of resin. He's $8, but I absolutely love the colors. The contrasting yellow and metal tone. He has no damage. We'll get him too. This is a sweet little candle holder, gray and white. Very fun for spring. $1.50. And look at these clogs. These are Danish clogs made in Holland. They have windmills on them. $3.99. Let's get these as well. Put them carefully onto the blanket. It's so nice to be able to use my Thrifting Vegas blanket again. If you're not familiar with my channel, some of the thrift stores in Vegas started a rule where they weren't letting you bring any bags or blankets or backpacks into the store, and you had to check them in up at the front desk. But this store is really reseller friendly. that not only do they allow us to bring blankets and our own reusable bags in, but they are also encouraging us to film and bring you content on YouTube. Just going to check this over for chips and cracks and damage. Just going to see whether or not this is used. It is used, but it looks to be in really nice condition, and I love the bird on the top. Let's get this safely into our cart. There we go. A couple of my subscribers let me know that the leather zebra item is actually the top of a stool, so thank you so much for that information. At the back there is a Shannon Krystle Hershey's Kiss. Unfortunately, only about a $12 item, so we will leave that. This trinket box isn't marked. A little chip on the side there. This is a tulip frame. It is $6, so there's just not enough room for me for reselling profit on that item. Back here, I believe this is a Gloria Vanderbilt candle holder. It's $3. It's the swan design. I'm not really sure of current value on this one, so I am going to pop it in the cart and check eBay sold items for recent comparables. Let's keep going in the candles. Lots of holders, candles here. Here's a little basket. I believe this is for relish, but it is missing both its lid and its spoon. More candle holders. I think we saw these last time. Little sunflower, votive, or tea light holders. This is lovely. It's a little perfume bottle with white and red flowers on it. Only 99 cents. Quite a few of my subscribers collect perfume bottles, so I tend to pick those up whenever I see them. They sell really, really well for me. Let's keep going on this shelf. This is fun. It is a tostada maker. You put a tortilla in this in the oven and it makes you a tostada shell you can use for salads. Just check these crystal candlesticks. I believe these are $20 a piece. We will leave those. Some smaller ones here at $8. Again, just not enough room for profit for me as a reseller. This is such a shame. I was just rearranging my cart and discovered a massive chip on the top of the heart trinket box. Some items that are hard to find or unique, I can forgive chips, but something like this, when it's for resale, will have to go back on the shelf. Moving around the corner onto this end cap, we have some Christmas ornament baggies. It's always worth having a look through these, because if you find just one item in a baggie that is worth some good profit, it makes the whole bag worthwhile. And if you don't want the other items in the bag, you can sell them as a lot, or even use them on your own Christmas gifts as decorations. Lots of tree ornaments here, Christmas balls, nothing really too terribly unique or vintage. Some homemade items there. And as we move further into December, the window for reselling closes quite quickly, because you have to remember to allow some shipping time. So right now, resellers are starting to think about St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day, spring and Easter. I do always like to have a look though for my personal use, and if something is really valuable or interesting to me, I can always put it aside for next year because, as most of you know, I shop for every single holiday all year long. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. We are in the Christmas aisle, lots of mugs, plates and dishes. This is a Nestle Toll House gingerbread man and woman mold. These are lovely. And it is blue tag for $2, so it's 50% off, half price, just $1. We will definitely grab that. Down here is a Bath and Body Works plate. These used to sell really, really well for me, but not so much lately. But still, they are worth looking up if you find one, just to see in the comparables if there is a good profit to be made. Let's keep going on this shelf, checking up high, down low, all the way at the back. Lots of bags and boxes. Here is a snowman platter. I do like to pick up a few really pretty platters each year, and that way I can take some cookies or candies to friends' houses and not have to worry about bringing it home. It's just a little bit more classy than a paper or plastic plate. This, I think, is Party Light. Not ever so special, that one. I think we will leave that. Got quite a bit in my cart now. There's not ever such a lot left on these Christmas shelves, which is really good because it means that Goodwill is selling through their items and raising money for their cause of providing job training and aid to those locals that might not otherwise be able to get a job. There's some cards and invitations here. This is pretty. This is a lovely red and gold ornament here. This actually fits the theme of my Christmas tree. This year I have red, gold and silver. I wanted to give you a peek of our Christmas. It is in nice condition, so we will pop that into our cart and keep going. This is an interesting piece. It says Captain's Palace, Vancouver, British Columbia. It's $2. I'm not sure if it's a candle holder or is it a tiki mug? What I'm going to do is I'm rummaging around for my phone and I am looking this up on eBay to see if I can find it. Looks like we have some listed at around $20. I'm going to go to sold items and click off none have sold. That tells me it's not a popular item, so I am going to leave that on the shelf. Almost looks like a planter to me, although it's listed as either a tiki mug or a candle holder. I'm sure it could be any of the three. Here's a little poinsettia. Candle holder. Some plush back there. These are candles. Those are quite unique. Very boho style. I do steer clear of candles usually because in Las Vegas during the spring and summer months it's just too hot to risk shipping candles, they invariably melt on the way, so it's just much safer to steer clear of candles. Some tins down here. More plates. Let's see, what is this item? Kirkland's. Oops. I think that is broken. It is a snowman candle holder. Sadly, one snowman is loose. Could probably be glued though, if you're handy. Plush and molds. That little blow mold Santa's still there. Candles. Here we are in the wood and frames, plaques and signs. Having a look to see what we can find. Here are some letters. BIV. That's interesting. Live, laugh, love there. All sorts of wall plaques and decorative items. There's a little tray, wine rack. Jewelry box. Oh, look, here's some more letters. You know, I think this set spells out believe for Christmas. Let's pop them together so somebody can buy them all as a set and spell out believe for Christmas. So many little plaques and signs. That tells me they're not ever so trendy anymore. They were really popular for quite some time. But when you see a lot of the same item in a lot of the thrift stores, it tells you that it's not too popular in the marketplace. So we are going to pass over the signs. Just have a look, see if anything else interesting is hiding. There's a little spring bunny there. Quite sweet. Some trays, cheese boards. Ever-present knife holders, knife blocks. Not really sure what those are. More plaques and signs. What you got, Danny?
I got
Treasures.
Melmac.
You got what?
Melmac.
Melmac?
No, it's real Melmac.
Nice.
The original.
Original stuff is good.
You didn't get anything like, you know, super high-end or anything, just fun stuff. Oh, you got fun stuff too.
I got fun stuff.
I see a bird.
Oh, mine is orange. I raided the orange shelf.
Apparently.
We are headed over to the vases, planters and florals. This is a really pretty color, but very, very lightweight. Not ever such good quality that. Probably flash painted. That is interesting. I think that is a candle holder. And as I look over the shelves, it appears to be available in several colors. Here are some little red canisters there. These are very modern, not vintage pieces. The pink shelf, moving down to the yellow shelf. Over here we are in blue and grey. purple up here. There's another one of those little candle holders. You know, I have to do this just because I want to see them together on the shelf, and I want to show you. There's this blue one, the yellow one, and this pink one up here. They are all a similar design. They probably came sold in a set of 3, but they look quite fun together. Again, not ever such good quality, just, you know, bargain price candle holders, flash painted. Just a fun set. I think I looked at this last time. Yes, I know I did. I thought it was a vintage vase or perfume, but it's just a florist piece. Lots and lots of clear glass. But I always check it over because you never know what is hiding. Looks like somebody had a party with some little fishbowl centerpieces, now all available at Goodwill. And as I always say, if you're having a party or you have a need for centerpieces, do check your local Goodwill, because those can be quite expensive. And at Goodwill, you can find some amazing pieces, often a set, as you see here, for a really reasonable price. Moving into the florals, silks, and arrangements here. As always, I am checking the containers that they come in on the off chance that there might be a Hogh piece or a whole piece or Rosenthal, something like that. People often miss vases of value when they have arrangements in, because you're always focused on the arrangement and not the vessel. Up here is what looks like a Jonathan Adler bookend. It's an apple. It is Happy Chic, is Jonathan Adler's line of housewares. Sadly, the leaf is missing, and there is only one, so we are going to leave that. Just scanning through the mugs. There's an Elf on the Shelf one. How many of you have Elf on the Shelf for your children or grandchildren? Jake loves his Elf on the Shelf, and I always have him doing something fun. This morning, he almost fell into the fish tank. But that was a fun one. I'm not seeing anything exciting here in the mugs today, but it is always worth a look. Looking for vintage English or German teacups. My friend Kat, the nurse flipper, has a fantastic video on which cups and saucers have great value. So do check that out on her channel. What's this? That's a deer up there. Here we are in the kitcheny bits. We have several sets of canisters, all very modern, nothing of age or value that I see. Serving bowls and platters. Those look like crock pot inserts at the bottom. This is a Better Homes and garden, home and garden party utensil holder. Just not enough profit to make it worthwhile. These are replicas of ice cream sundae glasses. Again, just 2. Not much room for profit there. Baking dishes. Lots of glass here. Again, if you need extra serving pieces for the holidays, check out your local Goodwill. You can pick up whatever you need in the way of extras for just a few dollars. You see very pretty dessert and snack tidbit trays, jugs and pitchers. That is disappointingly lightweight, not good quality. Coffee percolator. Ooh, look, there is an anchor hocking pumpkin, glass pumpkin back there. I have to see what the price is on this one. I absolutely love these in the fall. They are asking $12.99 on that. That is just a bit steep for me for resale, so I am going to resist that one. We'll keep going down here. Lots and lots of clear glass. This is a pretty pattern. I have these in amber in stock at the moment, the big one and the small one, just like this. Unfortunately, the clear don't sell as well as the colored dishes, so I'm going to leave those. Some extra coffee pots. Those are always good to have if you find the right style for your coffee maker, because if one breaks, they are quite expensive to replace. Ooh, look at this. I love wine stoppers. As you know, for the holidays, I like to put a ribbon on them and attach them to a nice bottle of wine as a hostess gift. So we will grab that. See if there are any more up here. Lots of travel mugs. I am heading into the small frames and artwork, but I just noticed this amazing vintage hurricane lamp here on the shelf. Look at this piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has lovely striping and a floral transfer where the plug is actually caught in the wires of the shelf here, and I'm struggling to free it one-handed. Bear with me. Sorry about the wild camera work here. I just got distracted by this flamingo, but it is missing its battery cover. We are going to march this down over here to the electronic testing station, which is very convenient. You can actually test out all your electronics before you purchase them to make sure they work. So let's plug this guy in. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's beautiful. It has all its parts, the base, the shade, and the hurricane in the middle. Lovely design. That is just stunning, and it is only $15. I think I'm seeing a little teeny tiny chippy on the ruffle there, but I am still going to buy it. On this end cap amongst the baggies is a pack of Friends trivia quiz cards. I think this would be really fun to add into one of my upcoming Whatnot sales. Whatnot is a really fun auction-based selling platform. I have my sales on Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific and Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific. Please come and join me. Lots of treasures and fun and friends in the chat. And if you are not signed up already, you can get $15 to spend with my code. I will pop it on the screen right down here. Just having a browse through the frames to see if there is anything that jumps out at me. It's a little, looks like a baby frame or a birthday frame with a birthstone. What else do we have? I am looking for cross stitches or stitchery. Those are selling really well for me at the moment. They are very, very trendy, especially the vintage pieces. The larger, the better. Completed kits or even incomplete kits sell well for me. Into the larger frames here. This is, I believe, an IKEA piece. A little bit scratched up, unfortunately. If you watch my channel, you know I love to share thrifting tips. High on the list is to check every aisle because you never know what you'll find. Look at this vintage inlaid wood tray. I wonder how much it is. $4.99, made in Italy. It's absolutely gorgeous. A bit manky, needs a good clean and polish, but that is easily done. I'm going to keep flipping through just to see if there is anything else hiding. Sometimes you'll find that people will stash things in different sections with the intention of coming back for them later. So I have a feeling that's what happened in this case. Lots and lots of frames, some modern canvases. Oh, look at this. What is this? Christmas Memories book. This looks very vintage. This is one of those pieces where you add your own pictures and personal stories in there. This looks like it's in great condition, never used. It's absolutely lovely. Very, very vintage. I'm absolutely going to grab this. It has a little scuff on the spine, but what a great piece. I absolutely love it. Let's keep going. See if there's anything else. There's a clock back here. That is very, very modern, lightweight plastic. Signs and plaques here. Some mirrors. It's a big brown bear. Thought that was a doily, but it's actually just a print. A little goat. Certificates. Just noticed this back here. It says on it, decanter and bottle washing kit for delicate glassware with narrow necks or irregular shapes that are tricky and hard to clean. This kit is an easy, safe, effective and dependable cleaning method for a variety of glassware. It's 100% reusable and stores easily for continual use. I think what you're supposed to do is release these metal balls into the bottle and swish them around. Let's have a look at this. And then I'm gathering that the motion of the little metal balls cleans. See the little metal balls in there? And there's a brush. I think it would be fun to get this and give it a go. Let's do it. Danny is headed up to the checkout line, so I'm making my way there too. I just noticed in passing these two carved wood candle holders, which would be ideal for a whatnot sale coming up soon. That way I don't need to worry about them melting in the heat of the summer. I can get it off there. Oops. Let's grab that. Put it back on the shelf. I am headed through the furniture. I am going to make a quick stop in the fabrics and linens just to see if there is anything there. Embroidered hankies and linens, tablecloths and placemats do quite well on Whatnot for me. So I'm going to head down this aisle to see what they have. Lots of fabric sheets, some tablecloths here. There's a plastic owl one. These are quite boho. They almost look like scarves, but possibly tablecloths. Just flipping through here. All sorts of different styles and seasons to choose from traditional to modern. Ooh, look at these. That's a modern piece. It's a bit worse for wear. I think that one's a runner, but next to them here, are these table placemats or are they pillows? Not really sure, but they're lovely. Hand embroidered, a basket of flowers here. Looks like there's 3 very similar pieces. They're just a few dollars each, so I am absolutely going to grab those. Those are just perfect, exactly what I was looking for. All right, here is the full cart. Oops. All sorts of goodies in here. And I found some linens. Cat the Nurse Flipper, are you proud of me? And here is the checkout aisle. Look at Danny. Danny bought a big brown bear. It's a grizzly.
What's this guy? I don't know what this guy is.
What is it?
What is it, like a marmot?
Yeah, it looks like a not a beaver, but a beaver, not a beaver. Look at all Danny's goodies. Go over to her channel and see what she found. It's really nicely framed, isn't it? That thing, yeah.
Come on. And wiener dog socks. Socks. Wiener dog. That's hard to say.
Yes.
Wiener dog socks.
I saw some wiener dog stuff on Whatnot yesterday.
You had trouble saying it too.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And it sold really well. I see mushrooms as well. Shroomies. And avocados. Nice.
Fun stuff.
Want to go get some food? Yeah. Stay with us. We'll show you what we got. Going just a couple of doors down from Goodwill here to the Black Bear Diner. Honk if you're hungry. Fun. All sorts of bear stuff. We are here at the Black Bear Diner and we just got our food. I ordered a Cobb salad with blue cheese. And Danny, what did you get?
Steak sandwich.
Steak sandwich with au jus. That looks delicious.
Say that again.
Au jus.
Au jus. Hey, there's a French word I can say.
It's 2 words. Here on my counter is everything I found at Goodwill. Both cats are here inspecting my finds. Let's take a look and see what I found it. And see what I found. Okay, stand by. First, we have this lovely Nestle Toll House Cookie Kids baking pan. They are gingerbread folks, girls and boys here. I got a super deal on this. It was blue tag special, half off, so it was 99 cents.
I value this not too high, maybe $15, but it's worth it for me to be able to make some gingerbread cookies with my kids and then put it up for sale. Here we have a wine stopper. This is a really nice one. It's a starfish design. In its original box, I paid $2 for it, and I value these about $12 to $15. This is a pair of vintage Danish clogs. They are hand painted with windmills. As you can see, both images are quite different. They are marked Made in Holland. This one is a little bit faded, and they have their original little wall hanging hooks on the back there. They look to be hand carved, hand painted. I paid $4 a piece, and I value these between $35 and $40 for the pair. Back here is a Pampered Chef piece. It is a tostada maker. You pop it in the oven with a tortilla inside it, and the tortilla crisps up to create a lovely shell for you to make a tostada salad in. I believe I paid $4 for it, and again, worth the cost to have a little bit of fun with my family in the kitchen. Back here we have our great find of the day. It was stashed in amongst the large art pieces. We found it together. It was very exciting. It's inlaid wood, made in Italy, very vintage. It has a metal mesh frame to it. Absolutely lovely. I paid $5 for it, and I am going to ask $45. Let's continue on the back wall here with this super Christmas memories book. I flipped through it in the video. It is very vintage, really fun. If you are inclined to create a scrapbook type piece for your children, grandchildren, or for yourself, lovely, lovely idea. I paid, what did I pay? Not too much for it. It was $6, and I shall ask $25. I love these vintage fans. This one is fabric with sequins covering it. The frame is plastic with some gold artwork on it. I paid $2 for it. Really quite useful in the Vegas heat. I am going to ask $15. I was so excited to find this lamp. It reminded me of the old movies, Gone with the Wind, the 60s and 70s shows. It's absolutely lovely. It has its base, its shade, and its hurricane. It does have a little bit of a chip right here on the top ruffle. But the piece is so gorgeous. It isn't actually transfer wear, it is hand painted. I'm hoping I can remove this tape, probably use a hairdryer to try to avoid any damage to the paint. It's painted on the base as well. I actually paid $13 for it. I think I said $15 in the store, but it does work beautifully. I have a plug here, so let's plug it in. I want to say it's actually a three-way light. Oh, my plug is giving me some problems here. There we go. Ziggy's come to investigate. Let's turn it. There we go. There's the top.
It looks like the bottom might need a new bulb in it. But I believe it is a three-way where you can have the bottom, the top, or both lit up. Absolutely lovely. Let's turn it around so we can see the flowers, shall we? Just a minute. Oopsie. There we go. I love that. Yeah, I paid $13 and I have seen them for sale between $50, $65, over $100. I think I shall put this in my booth in Danny's store for $65. Hi, boys. This is the place to be, I gather. All right. So here we have a really another fun thing. This is a decanter and bottle washing kit. I believe it is quite vintage. It's made in the USA. Oh, it's 2007. Not ever so vintage, but the way it works is the little funnel has some metal balls in it, and you release the balls into the vessel you have, and you swish them around with water, and it cleans it. There's a little brush. Perhaps I will do a YouTube short on how that goes. I have to find something in need of cleaning first. I paid $4.99. Its original price was $20. This is a gorgeous glass ornament. It's red and gold. It matches the color scheme of my tree beautifully. So unless someone is desperate to have this for $15 to $20, I will be popping that on my tree. This is a Grasslands Road Bluebird candle. It is absolutely lovely. Sort of a sunflower flower theme on top. And it has a used candle inside. It says, "Don't just count blessings, have them." I paid $5 for this, and I am going to ask $20. Here we have a lovely little hand-painted perfume bottle. It's red and white, ideal for Valentine's Day. Looks like the stopper is ground in there. I paid 99 cents for it, and I shall ask $20. Next to that, we have our lovely pottery candlestick. It is green and white for spring. It's ribbed around the stem. I'm not sure whether or not it's signed. Let me peel this label off. It is. There is a signature on there. Is that C or possibly two little hearts and a flower maybe? CB. Interesting. I paid $4 for it, and I shall ask $25. Back here, it's Danny texting me. Back here we have our elephant candle holder. It's made of resin. It's $7.99. He is sort of an amber brown color with gold. It's absolutely lovely. Trunk up for good luck. He is signed at the bottom here, PW, and I shall ask $28 on this one. Here we have a little either sake cup or candle holder. I just love the design. It reminds me of a dandelion clock or a thistle there. Be fun for a little cup by your bed, for water or a little plant, a succulent or a candle, multi-purpose. It is signed on the bottom, some Asian characters there. I paid $2 for it, and I shall ask $15. Over here we have our little mango wood etched candle holders. They have 2 roses in them. The roses look to have been through a Vegas summer. They are a little bit melty in there, but they still have petals intact. This one is a bit broken, but you could easily pop them in the freezer and take out the candles and put new ones in. The mango wood is lovely. It's just etched on there. 2 of those, and I shall ask $25 for the pair. This is a lovely, lovely paperweight. Paperweights are really popular at the moment. This one's beautiful. It is orange and black cased glass. That's a bit of yucky on there, a bit manky. I'll clean that off definitely. $2 I paid for that, and I shall probably put this in my whatnot sale. It will most likely go for about $25. Here we have a couple of, I believe these might be mango wood as well, little nut dishes. They are a pineapple and an apple. I paid $1.50 a piece, and I shall ask $25 for the set. These are fun. The television show Friends, a trivia quiz card set with 100 quiz questions. I paid 99 cents for it, and I shall probably put this in Whatnot, and it will most likely go for $12 to $15. Last but not least, I'm quite excited about my linen finds. These are just lovely, embroidered with flower baskets. I'm inclined to say that the same person embroidered all of these. They're a very similar style. This one looks to be a small tablecloth. Now I opened it up and it does have one repair to it, but to me that just adds to its charm, its history. It tells me somebody loved the piece enough to repair a little hole in it right there, and they just did a smashing job with the embroidery. So I think this is a cloth for a small table there. If you're interested at all, do send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com, and I can send you measurements. If you're interested in any of the other items, please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. And if it's still available, I can send you an invoice directly and ship it out to you. This piece, I believe, goes on the back of a couch, or it could be for a vanity. Again, nicely embroidered, starched and pressed. Could also be a little tablecloth for a side table or a bureau. And this, I believe, is definitely a couch runner. It's a long rectangle with embroidery on the edges. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my trip to Goodwill and my haul. Please stay tuned, as usual, for some fun footage of Bandit, Ziggy and Bear. Please join me for my Whatnot sales on Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific and Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific. And I will see you next time. Bye. What you doing? Baby. Baby. Yeah, I did. Did you take an apple off the tree? Hi. What do you see? What is it? Who's it?